Maurice Winnick was one of the greats of the time. The sweetest music this side of heaven was the way he described it. And playing the piano at just about that time was perhaps the sweetest pianist this side of heaven. Your friend of mine, Sam Costa.
Well, thank you for that very nice compliment. I thought I was the sweetest pianist, but not many other people did.
How did you get your job with Maurice Winnick?
Well, that was a strange thing, because I began to think I was a bit of a singer, because I had a job somewhere with a little band, and somebody had to sing, and I was the least band, so I sang. And, you know, with that lovely conceit of youth, you think you're the best thing that is, because you get it knocked out of you as you get older, don't you? But at that time, I thought I was the best there is. And I don't know whether you've heard of Archer Street, where all the musicians used to parade. Well, one day I saw Maurice Winnick there, and with all the cheek in the world, I went up to him and I said, "Excuse me, Mr. Winnick, my name's Sam Costa." He said, "Oh, yes." I said, "I'm the best singer in England." And, you know, I really thought I was. I mean, there was Al Bowley and Zeb, but I thought I was the best. And Maurice said, "Oh, well, perhaps you'll do something about that." And heaven's sake, in about 3 months' time, he phoned me up and I got a job singing for him at Ciro's Club. So it just shows it does pay off to be big-headed. I've lost it now. I don't think it shows. No, it's gone down.
What sort of fellow was he like?
Maurice was rather a nice chap in a way, it says here in very small print. But no, actually, he was all right. He was a bit odd-tempered, and we would all start at Ciro's Club at 9 o'clock, whether he was there or not. I remember one night we were playing away like mad, and Maurice came in on the stand about 9:30, coughing. He said, "I feel terrible tonight. I'm sure I've got TB." And the guitar player, who was the name of Albert Harris, said to me, "Maurice, you want to be very careful, Maurice, because that can turn to flu." And he didn't think that was funny, but we did. Now, that was a lovely crack that came straight out. This guy, Albert Harris, you'll probably hear more about him. He was with us then, but he went to America, and that was that. But they were great days.
I've always thought that there was a sort of gap between musicians who are, if nothing else, they're very clear-eyed, and band leaders. And I've always wondered, actually, what the lads en masse thought of band leaders en masse as to one particular one.
Well, it would depend on their tempers and the way they conducted themselves, of course. We didn't mind him, but I think the band was an entity and he was an entity, and the band usually won because there were more of them anyway. But Maurice was okay, but he was a bad-tempered guy. I remember once we were all laughing because somebody told you a joke, and he said, "Why don't you tell me the joke? I've got as much sense of humour as the next man." And somebody next to me said, "We'll move over, we'll tell it to the next man." Which he didn't think was very funny, but we did.
Stars in my eyes tell how I feel, for this tender passion is real. I am loved, I am blessed, all that eager longing is laid to rest. Stars in my eyes will always shine, while your heart beats with mine, till your love for me dies. There'll be stars